What's up, Aqua gang, gang, gang? Empress 777 here today with your almost daily love reading. This is for new love, y'all, okay? Back by popular demand. All right, holy angels and spirit guides, give me clear, concise messages for my Aquarius gang, gang, gang. Give us exactly what we need to know. Holy angels and spirit guides for my Aquarius, sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs, guys. It is general, okay? All right. May or may not resonate. Can't be for every Aquarius in the world, but that's why I post for us so often. So take what resonates and leave the rest. You know how that goes, okay? Cross watchers, put yourself where you belong in the story. And we are ready to dive right in, guys, okay? Now look, I got a new deck, guys, okay? So we're gonna start this off just a little bit different. So just roll with it, flow with it, okay? Allow our energies to kind of coincide with this new way of doing things, okay? It's called the F it deck, by the way. Y'all know I like to cuss, okay? I'm an acquired taste. All right, first and last warning, I use profanity. I keep it all the way a buck on this channel, and that's just that on that, right? Okay. So either I am for you or I'm not for you. You know what I'm saying? I might just have a little bit too much sauce. It might just be a little bit too much sauce on this, too spicy. And that's okay. You know what I'm saying? There are plenty of readers to choose from on this platform. Now, after that disclaimer, let's jump right in, okay? See what your overall energy is. Have a little bit of fun here. It's called the F it deck, y'all. Fuck it deck, okay? This might be where your energy is in reference to love right now, but we are gonna see what's coming in for you new in love. Okay, so Holy Spirit, please give me the overall energy between my aquas. What is their most poignant energy? Okay, fucking deception, pay attention. So you've dealt with a lot of deceptive individuals. I was hearing in in your meditation, it could all be so simple. So the way that it's like a Lauryn Hill lyric, right? But you rather make it hard. So you may have dealt with not only deceptive, falsified individuals, right? Lots of fraudulent behavior, people who were wearing masks, but you just feel like, why can't it just be more effortless? Why can't love just be more simple? Why do I have to keep running into people who are full of drama, full of bullshit? You know what I'm saying? People who want to take the worst out of me, people who like to trigger me. And they are saying it's divinely guided. Like there are reasons why these people show up. There could be certain blockages that have them showing up for sure, but you can't make that up, right? Happy fucking times are coming soon, okay? So I feel like you're done. I feel like you're done. You're no longer accepting the bullshit. So therefore the bullshit can no longer reside in your life. That's just how that goes, okay? That's how that goes. That's law of attraction, right? I feel like I just felt that intuitively in your read that you were kind of like, universe, what's up? You know what I'm saying? Why? You know, why do I have to keep dealing with this? I'm doing what I need to do. So shouldn't you be doing what you need to do? Like, you know what I'm saying? This works both ways. You know, I'm not trying to tell you what to do. I know you would control here, but can you just, can you control who the fuck you letting come in my energy? So I feel like they're sending you into some happier times, guys, okay? Happy effing times are coming soon. I really do like that. Go ahead, go have a bowel movement. The problem will solve itself. Do you understand? So that means release the shit, guys, okay? Just go ahead and keep it moving. I feel like, yeah, it is okay to dwell on things that have happened in the past. That is only natural. That's human, right? Just so that this same shit don't happen again. That's your main focus. However, what they're saying is it's gonna work itself out. You do have some really happier times coming in. So in order to really be open to those happier times, you do have to release the BS from the past, guys, okay? Everybody is not fraudulent. I'm just saying. You like, girl, don't tell me who is not and who is. I know what it is, okay? I'm just saying. Everyone is not a fraud, okay? But the fact that you've dealt with so many of them, it might have gotten hard to decipher which is which, right? But that is why you changed up your game plan. That is why you have changed up your vetting process, okay? And this is in direct conjunction with what Spirit wanted you to do in the first place, okay? Am I asking the right questions? Wow, I can't make that up, right? So whoever this is coming in, I feel like this is what they're gonna feel like is coming from your energy. Like, wow, Aqua's asking some really poignant questions. You're serious, you know what I'm saying? You're not asking no frivolous, dumbass, what's your favorite color, what's your favorite food type of questions. No. No, your questions are very intentional. You're being very intentional with what you're asking people because there are specific answers or specific things that you are looking for within this answer. This is going to decipher how long they stay around. Do you understand? I like that. I do. I really do. I do feel like this is someone who's going to be able to match that though, okay? Yeah, do they take accountability? You see what I'm saying? Yeah, this is not, you know, when was your last relationship? This is, why did your last relationship end? You know what I'm saying? Why are you single? Okay? Red flag if this is the kind of person that doesn't take accountability for their part in a situation. Is it all the ex's fault? You know, is the ex crazy? You know what I'm saying? It's like, but did you make them crazy? Like, come on. Let's be real about things, right? You've been through a lot. So these questions are not only poignant, they're mature and they're full of wisdom, okay? That's where wisdom comes from, guys. Everything that you've been through has really allowed you this wisdom in order to ask the right shit. You are not trying to get tricked again, okay? Bamboozled. Is this the way love feels? Wow, guys, I do like that. I do. Only healing will let you see the attraction. Okay, so that makes very much a lot of sense, guys. Some of you will see this, some of you will not, okay? Just depending on where you are in your healing journey. I always like to say anything that is for you will not miss you. So that's cool and everything. If you're not on, if you have not made it to the point where you're able to see this, then that it just wasn't meant to be in this juncture, okay? Or it just might not be your story. But I feel like a lot of you have already been on this healing path for quite some time. This is why your questions are laced with like mines, right? Like a bomb could blow in their face at any time, right? They could just not hear from you at any second, at any moment. You will release people. That is also power, guys, okay? So you're holding a very powerful possession. The possession of not giving a fuck. The possession of not needing anybody, you know what I'm saying? The possession of being able to walk away from something, right? That is power, being able to walk away. I feel like this is going to be very sexy to this person, the fact that you don't need them. And for me to say that, this is someone who is used to possibly like taking care of people, like they have like a lot of assets, okay? This is not a liability coming into your life. Hello somebody. They don't need to get on your insurance plan, you know what I'm saying? They don't need the benefits of this relationship, but they would want them. It would be the cherry on top. And I feel like that is definitely what your main focus is in new love, making sure that you are not getting people who are struggling. You don't want struggle love. Fuck struggle love. You want the kind of people who are already fully aware of who they are. They're already well established. Okay. They already have like things in their life that would add value to yours. You want an asset, like I said, not a liability. So I feel like this person is really going to love that about you. They're going to love the fact that you don't necessarily need them. You see what I'm saying? That's sexy to this person. Now, for you to be an aqua, you are all about not being, you're not clingy. You're not the clingy type of individual. And you're not the kind of person who falls easily. Let's just say that, okay? It takes quite some time for you to warm up to people. Your good judgment of character. And in order for you to do that, you do need to spend a little bit of time to get to know people. But there have been some they've seeped through the cracks, guys, okay? Infested your energy, okay? You have to call an exterminator and get the bullshit out. You know what I'm saying? Get these rodents the fuck out of your life. I feel like you've already done that, though. That's why happy times are on its way. But you're just being very, very, very particular. In reference to who you are allowing in your energy, guys, okay? Wow. Yeah. So it is your personality overall that is going to have this person planning like your wedding the day that they meet you. You know what I'm saying? This is somebody who is going to be able to be very verbal. They're going to be very transparent about their intentions and about these plans. They're going to have plans for the two of you. This is not someone who is just kind of trying to see where you're trying to take things. This is a person who is not afraid to take the lead. They may want you to just kind of lay back, sit back, relax, enjoy, right? Enjoy the ride, okay? You know what I'm saying? Let your hair back while they let the top back. You know what I'm saying? That type of energy. You may have never felt this before in a relationship, right? That's that ultimate security. That's security. That's being so secure that you don't mind a person taking control. Do you understand? Okay. Now, people talk all day, every day, how they want submission and how, you know what I'm saying, there are certain roles that a person plays. Everybody knows which role they need to play in a relationship. Understand? Now, the person who's trying to play the role of the leader, you actually need to know where the fuck we going. You can't be asleep. You can't be blindfolded. You can't, you know what I'm saying? You got to know where you're going. You don't need to have a GPS. You need to already know where we're going at the start of starting this motherfucker up. You need to know where we are going. And this is somebody who's going to be able to like kind of verbalize that, guys. It's going to be very sexy. I'm just saying. I don't think you've ever dealt with someone who is this decisive in reference to who they want, okay? This is an individual who is ready for love. Let's be very clear about that, okay? It may give you pause though, only because you've dealt with people who have said this before. You see what I'm saying? Heard it all before. No Sunshine Anderson. You've heard all of the good talk before, all of the plans, you know, it's called future faking for those who are fraudulent. And that's what you've dealt with in the past. They kind of fake you out. They want to talk about all the vacations that you will take, the empire that you'll build, what they have, you know, what they want to buy you, the ring, the house, all of that. Only to find out that they were just kind of buying time. You know what I'm saying? Trying to capture you emotionally before you realize that all of it was a lie. You know what I'm saying? Wow. See? Nope, you're not asking for too much. You see what I'm saying? So you may have very detailed conversations with this person. This is the kind of person who listens, guys. Okay? It's very important. This is a person who listens. Okay? They're not just listening to have a response. They're not just kind of waiting for you to shut up so that they can say whatever it is that they need to say. They're not looking at your boobs. They're not looking at your, you know, your D print. They're not focused on anything but exactly what it is that you're saying. They're going to be listening. This is someone who's going to be able to say exactly what you said to them right back. You see what I'm saying? So that's very important, because when people listen, when they actively listen, that's what they're saying. An active listener. Active listeners are action takers. These are people who take action. You understand? And this is someone who will be able to, not that you need validation, you don't, but the fact that they are willing and able, and they are down to do exactly what it is that you've been asking for all along. You actually added a few things to that list, guys. The list of your prerequisites, of your requirements. You've added a few things just in reference to what you've been through in the past to that list. And this is someone who is going to let you see. They might not say it to you verbally, but the fact that they are effortlessly doing this stuff is like, wow, I wasn't asking for too much, because you had individuals who were trying to make you feel, hello somebody, gaslight you into thinking that you were asking for too much. Like what you were asking for was unreasonable. You know what I'm saying? It's quite sad. That's sad. I will say that. Okay. Oh, okay. My trust is earned though. You see what I'm saying? So irregardless of how great and how bedazzled this, wow, that just flew across the damn thing. I'm not getting it. Irregardless of how bedazzled this person comes in, this is from spirit. They're going to have to earn your trust. There are no mistakes about that. You're not giving any passes. You know what I'm saying? There's no sale going on here. It's full price. Either you get down or you lay down. Either you can afford it or you can't. And that's that on that. I really do like that energy, guys. I'm not gonna lie, I do. All right, Spirit, so tell me a little bit about this person's personality. Let's get into this, okay? I'm gonna be using the Modern Witch Tarot. Happy fucking times are coming soon, I know that's right. So for that card to come out as one of the first cards, it definitely signifies whether you're going into a relationship or not, or whether you're just focused on yourself, you're still going to be in a time of true happiness. Happiness to me is all about fulfillment, feeling fulfilled, right? It doesn't necessarily have to do with having another person in your life or having all the material things that you wish to have. It's just an overall fulfillment in life in general, being happy where you are, contentment. You know what I'm saying? Wow, this person is going to want to move super duper fast. Do you understand? Out of all the cards that could come out in the deck, this is the type of person who wants forward movement, progression, okay? They're gonna not only want that, they're gonna come in and tell you exactly how they plan on getting this done. And that is what's most important to you. Somebody who has the blueprint, somebody who has the map already, okay? I feel like in the past, you may have hopped in the car with a few people who didn't know where the fuck y'all was going. They tried to drive you off a ledge. You had to hop out the car, you know what I'm saying? You broke a leg, you know what I'm saying? You broke your bones. You had to put yourself back together because this person kind of gave you they gave you the impression that they knew where things were going. They gave you the impression that they were wanting to go the same place as you, but before you know it, you were on a ledge. You know what I'm saying? And they blindfolded themselves, or they fell the fuck asleep, right? They didn't have the resilience that it took to get the two of you where you needed to go. And therefore, crash and burn was the only thing that could happen, okay? Most of you did jump out before that shit crashed and burned, okay? Some of you, okay, I'm just saying, don't beat me up. Some of you definitely were taken down by this person, right? You didn't stay down, there's a difference. But there were some dark nights of the souls that you went through, spiritual awakenings, very, very dark times trying to put yourself back together after, you know, just kind of blindly believing somebody knew where they were going. That is not what we're dealing with here, guys, okay? This is something totally different. Now, depending where you are in your healing process. Hello, somebody. Hello. Is she preaching? Depending where you are in your healing process will determine whether or not you're going to be able to believe this, right? It will determine whether or not you're going to be able to look at this long enough for things to happen, because this person will actually be talking a great game, guys, okay? They're going to check all your boxes. Let's just be very clear. And I feel like this is a person who is willing to show and prove. They're going to be down to show you that whatever it is that you want is not too much. They're going to give you more than what you asked for, actually. But you're going to have to be in a space open enough to be able to receive that, is what they're saying, guys, okay? So what will this person's approach towards you be? How will they be approaching you? Wow, these cards are just like flying the fuck out. Yeah, 3 of Cups. So they're going to approach you with friendship. They're going to tippy-toe it. Okay? This is not somebody, even though they're gonna come in and be like, well, let's just be friends. Like, they're still gonna want like progression rather quickly, guys. Okay, this is someone who wants forward movement. They want growth. All right, but the growth and the movement that they want will have security attached to it. Okay, it's not going to knock you off balance. They're going to try to make you feel as comfortable as possible, and this is why the approach would be this way. Lots of celebrations. This is someone who's always going to want to go out, guys. Okay, they're going to want to spend as much time with you as possible. This is not the type of person that likes to talk on phone. This is not. They may want to FaceTime a little bit, but they're going to want to be in your presence, because to them, the only way to get you to open up, the only way to get you to believe, right? To believe is to be around you. They have to show it. They have to show it. This is not someone who's going to be all talk, guys. I really like that. I don't know, y'all. I like that. I like it. I like it a lot. Okay. Collaboration. This is someone who's going to want to collaborate with you guys, but they're also they're just going to want to celebrate life, right? I'm definitely getting a signal that this is in direct conjunction with this happy times are coming soon. I feel like this is the kind of person that's going to get you out of a rut, you know, in a sense. Not that you are like in the gutter. You're not in the gutter. A lot of you have already fully healed from the past, but this is the kind of person that's going to want to get you out, get you to kind of explore and live life, not just be in it. You see what I'm saying? Very adventurous energy is what I get from this person. This is going to be something that you will be willing to be down for, just in reference, just depending on where you are in your healing process, guys, okay? If you will look at this, it could be something very, very fucking beautiful. I'm just saying. This person will not be wearing a disguise. This is not the master of disguise, guys, all right? It might be a little bit hard for you to believe that, though, all right? What is the most, what will you find most attractive about this person? Haha. Do you understand? This is not in the reverse. Okay, this person has no manipulations under their belt. This is a very, very solid individual, guys. Okay, I'm just saying, I kind of co-sign this shit. You like, girl, we don't give a fuck. We don't need your credit. We got good credit, bitch. We got good credit. I'm just saying, I co-sign the energy so far. Not that you give a fuck. I don't know. It's free will. I'm just saying. I would be down to co-sign this shit. You girl, we don't need a co-signer. My credit is A1. Don't play. Okay. This individual will show and prove, though. Their life and what they've accomplished will be a direct, it will give you the idea that they mean business. Do you understand what I'm saying? This is a person, we all have the powers of manifestation. I like to say that all the time, but how do you use those powers? This person knows exactly how to use their tools, okay? All right, very artful in doing that too. Very creative in doing that as well. This person is about to show you some shit. I'm just saying, they might take you for a ride. Hello, somebody. This person they might have a motorcycle. I just heard that. If you never rode a motorcycle, they might have one, guys. Okay, they're going to take you for a real ride, but this is the kind of ride where you can celebrate along the way, right? This is the type of individual who's about the journey, okay? The journey of making it to falling in love, right? To making it to that in love status, to making it to being able to get you to change your relationship status. Hold on, somebody. Okay, that's gonna be difficult. I'm just saying, man, bruh, sir, sis, that's gonna be a little bit difficult, okay? But I feel like they're gonna be willing to do the work. I do. This person is going to take you for a bit of a ride, guys. This is gonna be a fun fucking ride, though. I'm just saying, you're gonna enjoy this shit, okay? You are. It's a very, very intuitive individual as well, okay? They may be spiritual also. They might not be as deep as you spiritually. I just felt the need to say that intuitively. They might not have tapped into exactly what it is that they have that's this power within them. They may not have been able to put a title to it just yet, but you will be able to see it right off bat, okay? They're gonna want to kind of make this a thing, you guys. I'm just saying, they're gonna try to manifest a relationship out of this rather quickly. But aside from that, most importantly, they're gonna wanna show you a good fucking time, right? They're gonna want to change your mind about wanting to be around them, right? They want you to want to be around them. They want you to want them. They want you to want them, you know what I'm saying, and love them and have them. And they don't want you to need them necessarily, because they are used to people needing them. I said that at the beginning, and I do feel that because of everything that they have accomplished. But they're gonna wanna get on one accord with you, okay? It's the type of person who sees you as like boss energy, you know, like we can be a power couple out this bitch. This is what this person is going to see in the initial meeting, guys, all right? So what role do they normally play in relationships? I think I already heard that though, right? Like this is the hangman in the reverse. You can't make it up, right? This is the type of person who doesn't sit on the sidelines in the relationships. They take control, they take the lead, but they know where they're going. Hello, that's the difference between people of the past. They know exactly where the two of you are going. They're gonna actually give you the blueprint. They're gonna give you the map. They're gonna show you, you know what I'm saying? They're gonna wanna sit down with you and kind of go over the direction in which things should be going or what they feel, right? This is also a person who will be open to any suggestions or any changes or getting on board with what's comfortable for you, right? Your comfortability is most important, okay? That's at the top of the priority list, because they don't want you to run the fuck away. I'm just saying, you know what I'm saying? They don't want you to disappear, ghost them, or run away, right? So the hangman in the reverse is how they normally approach situations, okay? They normally approach situations in the sense of not hanging out. They're not, moments pause for what? Like, if you're it, you're it. You know what I'm saying? They're more about forward movement. Like, let's get this shit going, okay? They will be able to view things from your perspective, so I don't feel that in the hangman in the reverse, but I just feel like they don't want to, this is not the kind of person who wants to go with the flow. They don't want to take things slow. They don't want to do that, no, okay? So, what is something that they fear in love, all right? Okay. So this is a very confident individual, guys. They fear that there may be people, or they fear that they will get around someone who will want them to dim their light. You know what I'm saying? That they'll get around someone who is possibly intimidated by how much attention they get. That's just what I heard, okay? So this is someone who gets a lot of attention, guys, okay? We have the King of Wands and the Six of Wands. It's a lot of fire, a lot of passion. They will have eyes only for you, but they have a million eyes on them. Let's just say that. They might be fun as fuck, like I said. They may be very financially stable. They're a good catch, guys, is what I'm saying. They look great on paper. They check a lot of boxes on a lot of different people's lists. You see what I'm saying? So their greatest fear is that they will encounter someone who can't handle that, right? Like who can't handle that attention, who will possibly like demonize them for that or make them feel bad for some shit that they have no control over. Hello, somebody. I'm good. All right, I don't think that's you. I don't think that's you. That's their fear. It's possibly what they have encountered in the past relationships, you know, people who weren't able to handle their swag. You know what I'm saying? People who weren't able to really, you know, sit in the energy of how saucy they are, of how, you know, accomplished they are, of how smart they are, of how optimistic they are about life and, you know, in general, and just their power, okay? This is a very powerful individual, guys, okay? And there are a lot of people who know this. I don't think they're gonna have an issue with you. You already know who you are. Hello, somebody. You're powerful too. What the fuck? I mean, that's exactly what's gonna be very attractive about you, is that you won't exactly need them. You know what I'm saying? You don't need anybody actually, right? Like you hold that power of being able to walk away from something gracefully, you know, respectfully, right? Namaste, but stay the fuck away. Like, you can gracefully bow out of some shit. You can definitely turn away from some shit that you don't necessarily feel is for you with the quickness. Hello, somebody. You don't have to wait around to decide if this is the right decision. As soon as you feel like something ain't quite right, as soon as you get a gut feeling or intuition, you know, you're very intuitive. You're able to turn the fuck away from something quickly. So I don't feel like they're gonna have an issue with you in this sense. You get a lot of attention also. So I think it's gonna be the two of you against the world. That's what I feel like, y'all. That's what I feel. That's just it. I just wanna clarify one more, just intuitively. I'm getting, ooh, wow. I'm just getting intuitively to clarify this last set of cards that have come out in reference to their fears. Yeah, 4 of Cups. So they fear that people walk away, like people will walk away from them because of how much attention they get. Like, they feel like people will view them as someone who gets like a lot of attention and is a playboy or a player or a playette. They are not. This is someone who is about exclusivity. Even though they might stay single for a long time and have like friends, you know what I'm saying? They're not jumping and diving into relationships all over the place, and people kind of view that as a signal of somebody who's about their own happiness. And they have had people who come around that don't get to know them, but just kind of pass judgment, pretty much. You see what I'm saying? So that is really what their fear is, guys, okay? And they feel like they've had missed opportunities because of that, because people haven't taken the time to really get to know them. But like I said, I don't think they're gonna have that issue with you as long as they play their cards right. No pun intended. Okay, so let's jump on over to the extended, guys. First, click that like button down, you know what I'm saying? Click the subscribe button. We're gonna go ahead over there and dive in a little bit deeper. I wanna see what is something that they may be trying to hide or that they don't want you to know about them. I also want to see if there are any red flags or deal breakers, if any, right? That's going to really determine where we're going with this, because this is beautiful. I like this. Like I said, I want to see why they're single right now. What will be the reasoning and what their intentions are for the two of you. It says that they're making plans, but I want to see exactly what those plans might be or what they might entail. I also want to see what Spirit's advice is for you on whether or not you should go for this or not. What would Spirit say be in that? And then the potential outcome for those of you who will go for it, and for those of you who will turn away. So 2 different potential outcomes. Then we'll get into your Spirit messages. How will you know when you have met your divine counterpart? Like, what will Spirit send to you? What signs and synchronicities would be involved to let you know that it's your person? I also want to see what should your approach be towards love in the future to ensure success in this next cycle. What does your approach need to be in everything for union and longevity and long-term commitment? Also, a warning from Spirit. Now, I got this intuitively, so that if this is your message, then this is going to be in reference to a warning from Spirit about individuals in your energy who are holding you back, okay? And what you need to do to release that. Also, what can you do to immediately set yourself on the right path towards success in life in general? Life, love, finances, spirituality, and career path. And then we're gonna play our little pendulum game, as you know. This is going to be for yes or no questions, okay? We'll have detailed instructions over there, but this will be for questions to Spirit directly, all right? So come on over with me. Let's cut up a little bit, all right? Thanks for joining, and I'll see you over at the extended. It's gonna be linked down below in the description box.